Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into something huge, chronic stress.
Yeah, it affects so many of us.
Our mission to pull out the key takeaways from our sources, give you a head start, on building resilience.
And first, let's be clear what chronic stress really is. It's not just temporary pressure, right? It's more like your body's alarm system, that fight or flight thing, getting stuck in the on position.
So your body never really gets back to like a resting state.
Exactly. And that sustained activation, it has some really profound long-term impacts on your well-being.
And those impacts, looking through the sources, they're really widespread. We're talking physical stuff, headaches, fatigue, stomach issues.
Definitely. All those are common.
But also emotional things like anxiety, memory problems, feeling totally overwhelmed.
And behavior changes too. Pulling away from people, maybe relying on substances.
Yeah. And this fact really stood out. Unmanaged chronic stress contributes to six leading causes of death in the U.S. Wow. How does that work?
Well, think about that alarm system being constantly on. It floods your body with hormones like cortisol, adrenaline.
The stress hormones.
Right. And over time, that chronic exposure leads to inflammation. It weakens the immune system and contributes to serious conditions. Heart disease, diabetes, you name it. It literally wears you down.
So building that foundation against it is, critical. Where do we start? How do you disarm that system?
It starts with the fundamentals, really, but understanding why they work. So first up, a healthy diet.
Okay, makes sense.
But it's more than just generally good. Certain foods actively fight stress, like oranges. The vitamin C can actually blunt cortisol spikes.
Interesting. Like a little buffer.
Exactly. And complex carbs help your brain make serotonin, which is calming, and physical activity.
Yeah, exercise is huge for stress.
It really is. It boosts endorphins, those feel-good chemicals. Plus, it helps your body practice handling stress, like a meditation in motion.
The CDC recommends, 150 minutes a week?
That's the guideline, yeah. Moderate activity. And finally, sleep. Don't underestimate sleep.
They're linked, right? Stress and sleep.
Absolutely. Lack of sleep jacks up cortisol. So prioritizing 7 to 9 hours lets your brain reset and recover. It's essential.
Okay, so diet, exercise, sleep, the physical base. But stress is so mental, too. What about mind-body stuff?
Yeah, that's the next layer. Mindfulness and meditation are key tools here.
How do they help, specifically?
Well, they don't make stressors disappear, but they change your perspective on them. You learn to observe thoughts without getting swept away.
Reduces the anxiety reaction.
Precisely. And research shows mindfulness programs can be as effective as medication for some anxiety issues.
Wow.
And for an immediate fix. Deep breathing. Simple but powerful.
Like the 4-7-8 thing.
Yeah, exactly. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. It sends a direct signal to your brain. Calm down. It's like hitting a pause button.
So you're actively intervening in that alarm system response. What about, how we think about things?
That leads us straight into cognitive strategies.
Yeah.
Think CBT principles. Cognitive reframing is a big one.
Changing your interpretation.
Yes. The catch it, check it, change it idea. Catch the negative thought, check if it's really true or helpful, then change it.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Instead of, my friends don't like me because they didn't invite me, maybe try. Okay, my friends do like me, they just don't have to invite me to everything. It takes the sting out.
Shifts the perspective. Makes sense.
And another vital piece is setting boundaries. It's crucial self-care.
Not about being difficult, but protecting your energy.
Exactly. Using I statements helps. I feel overwhelmed when I take on too much because I get drained. What I need is to focus on this one thing right now. It's clear, not blaming.
And that mention of friends brings up another huge point from the source's social connection.
Oh, absolutely vital. Strong social bonds are a powerful buffer against stress.
It's physiological too, right? Not just feeling good.
Totally. Chronic loneliness actually acts as a physiological stressor. It activates the same brain areas as physical pain and even increases cortisol.
Wow. So reaching out, joining groups, volunteering, that's actually like medicine.
In a very real sense, yes.
Yeah.
It counters that stress response directly.
Okay, so lots of strategies. But when does it get to the point where you need professional help?
That's a really important question. If stress just feels overwhelming, if symptoms are persistent, really interfering with your life.
Or if you notice relying more on, say, alcohol.
Yes, increased substance use is a red flag. That's when you should reach out to a doctor or therapist.
And there are urgent situations too.
Absolutely critical. If you have chest pain with other symptoms, shortness of breath, arm pain, get immediate medical help. Don't just assume it's stress. could be a heart attack.
Okay.
And likewise, if you're having thoughts of harming yourself, call 911 or a suicide hotline immediately. That's an emergency. Please reach out.
So wrapping this up, what's the big picture for you, the listener?
It's that managing chronic stress isn't, a one and done thing. It's an ongoing journey.
Yeah, it requires a proactive approach, integrating all these things we talked about.
Right. The goal isn't just coping, it's building real psychological resilience, the ability to not just bounce back, but actually grow from challenges.
So you really do have the power to create a healthier, more balanced life by consciously using these strategies.
You absolutely do. Start building that toolkit.